All right, guys. I said I'll do a video about my shooting experience in the USPSA. So here I am. Um, all in all, it's been really, really fun. I've shot 3 competitions so far. I shot a steel competition. I shot an indoor meet.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Stand by. If you're finished, unload, show clear.
And then I shot that very first one that I got almost disqualified 3 times. So let's talk about first just some of the fun. I mean, it's such a good group of people. Everyone wants to see you succeed. There's no one like booing or anything else like that. It's such a great group of people. If you have ever thought about shooting competitive shooting, jump in there, man. It doesn't matter your skill level. The only thing they care about is safety. Okay, so if you're safe, you're good to go. Which brings me to my almost disqualifications. All right, so my first disqualification warning was due to my thigh rig. So if you guys know me, I love my leg drop holster. I love my gun on my thigh. When I put my hands down, that's where it goes right on my gun. That's where the holster is. Man, I would preach that forever. However, I was told no. So if I want to compete, then I cannot use my leg drop holster. So I had to switch, and now I have my holster on my belt. So it's one of the rules that the gun has to come up so much above, or be right at the level, or come up above the actual belt. So that's why I can't use it. You can still get holsters that has the one strap for your thigh on there if you want, but this is what I had, and I was like, hey, let's just go with it. I have some work to do to regain some of my muscle memory to now draw from my hip again. But it's been fun getting used to that, and any opportunity I get to practice, man, I'm on it. Okay, so that was my first warning. They let me shoot. They're like, hey, just let you know, moving forward, this is how it has to be. So my next almost disqualification. If you don't know what the 180 rule is, by all means, look it up. It is a very standardized rules to keep everyone safe. The gun always has to point down range for the most part. Coming from military and law enforcement, the gun is supposed to stay close to your body, very safe place, because you might have to turn all the way around and walk. So in the USPSA, the gun always has to point down that way. Or it can point to the ground, but it can't cross your body at any given time. So I did get a first warning on my very first go around. I actually walked it, and you'll see some of that video. I walked it. I didn't like run or anything. I just wanted to make sure I didn't get disqualified. In doing so, I almost got disqualified, and because when I turned, the gun almost crossed my entire body, and when I was walking to the next station. So that was my one warning, or my second warning. And then my third warning was the next match where I did almost the exact same thing. So it's hard for me to understand that I need to walk this way, but do this. I've always been taught to keep everything in, keep it close to your body. You don't low on guns just hanging out there. But rules are the rules. So I have to retrain some of my brain to understand competition shooting versus tactical shooting. They are different. So I got to make sure that instead of keeping it here, a lot of police officers know SUL where you keep it there. You do SUL in a competition, you're out. That's no doubt about it. You're just done. So we want to make sure that we keep that to the point where I have to understand that competition and tactical, they both have its own place, and just because one is different than the other doesn't mean you can't do both. So, But besides that, I did not get any more warnings after my second. He talked to me and he was like, hey, just think about it this way. If you always keep your gun pointed at the next target, then you wouldn't have to worry about that gun never coming down across your body, which made a lot more sense. So every time I would come down with my gun, I would only bring it down just a little bit and keep it up and start heading toward the next station. Therefore, the gun was always pointed to the next target. So that was very, very helpful, and I was lucky enough to finish my entire first match without any incident. I did not get disqualified. I did not shoot the way I wanted to, or I thought I would. I do have some different training to do, so shooting at a stationary target or even uh, rotating targets is still completely different than being on the move and going around a wall or a barrel or something else like that. It's just different. So I do got some work to do. I'm excited to do it, and I can't wait for you guys to watch me on my journey. And by all means, if you have tips, let me know. If you have questions, let me know. Put them in the comments, text me, call me, follow me on those social medias. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys soon. I have another match Thursday, but I'll come back and I'll talk to you guys about my other two matches, the indoor and the steel challenge. The steel challenge was legit. It was so much fun. I got to shoot with the grandmaster shooter too, and he gave me a couple tips. So I'm learning. I'm learning like quite a bit. So don't ever think that you know everything, because there's always someone who knows more.
Stand by.